Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back again with some Destiny 2 news here. So, in the next video right here, we're going to be discussing the brand new subclasses and abilities for Destiny 2. That's for your Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. Now, before we get to the skill trees here, unfortunately I don't have an image of the skill tree, but we will explain the brand new abilities and super abilities that are going to be brand new. Before we get to that, there's going to be 3 brand new subclasses coming to Destiny 2. For the Hunter, you'll end up getting the Arc Strider, which is more than likely going to be like an Arc Staff here. And as you've seen from the evasive maneuvers of that Arc Super there, it was absolute beast. That was very good. So the Hunter will get the Arc Strider. For the Titan, it's going to be the super called the Centennial, which is more likely a Void super there. As you've seen on the trailer right there, where we discussed the new game scenarios and the subclasses there, the Titan is holding like a Captain America shield there. You can use that shield for defense and then use it for offense, like attacking as well. But there is no confirmation on the skills and abilities for those 2 classes yet, and I do believe that the Warlock is going to be hopefully getting the Void Walker subclass, as it's bound to make a return in Destiny 2. Same thing for the Hunter, which I think they're going to have the Gunslinger back, and the Titan is bound to get the Striker back. So Gunslinger, Void Walker, and Striker for the Hunter, Warlock, and Titan in that order will make a return to Destiny 2. The 3 previous subclasses there, the Blade Dancer for the Hunter, Sunsinger for the Warlock, and the Defender for the Titan, will not transfer to Destiny 2. So those 3 subclasses are going bye-bye, and you get 3 new ones there. Arc Strider for the Hunter, Dawnblade for Destiny for Warlock, and Centennial for the Titan. So there you go. Now, we know of 3 of those 6 supers that we have brand new skills and abilities for. So we'll start off with the Dawnblade for the Warlock right here. So, in the skill pages here, the layout's definitely going to be the same, but there's going to be a super icon in the middle, and everything else is going to be taking shape right around it here. So grenade options will occupy the top, and the jumps are more likely going to be at the bottom. But you also have 2 passive skill trees with 4 nodes for each. Now before I explain the skill trees there's going to be 1 set of skill trees that you can basically get immediately, I think. Another skill tree, the other skill tree here, something on the screen here says you need to unlock that ability here. And to unlock the ability remains to be unheard at the moment on how you get it though. So we'll have to figure it out when Destiny 2 launches there. Now, here's your super here, which is the Daybreak. You have to press, well, I'm on the Xbox One controller here. You need to hit LB and RB simultaneously to weave your solar light into blades and smite your foes from the sky. So the Warlock is more than likely carrying a solar sword. So I'm pretty sure you can just hit, I think it's LT to fire. Or not LT, sorry. That's for aiming. RT is to fire, so that's the right trigger there. There's 3 different types of grenades here. It has a solar grenade. It creates a flare of solar light, which continually damages enemies which are trapped inside. The firebolt grenade, it unleashes bolts of solar light at nearby enemies, and the fusion grenade causes bonus damage when attached to its target. So just about basically the same here. You have 2 class abilities here, which is the rifts. The first one is a healing rift, which you can conjure a well of light that continually heals those that are inside it. So If you use that rift right there, if you're inside that rift, health gets restored. As you've seen there in that countdown PvP video there, or just in the homecoming mission or the strike there. The other rift is called the Empowering Rift, which is to conjure a well of light that increases the attack power of those inside it. So remember Wrath of the Machine there, when 3 random people get empowered and you have to stun Axis there. This one's a little bit different. If you have the Empowering Rift, your attack goes up. So that basically might be helpful. Same with your allies as well. You have 3 different types of jumps here. This one's Balanced Glide. You have a glide jump ability which provides bonuses to both speed and control. A Focus Burst provides just an initial burst of speed, and Control Glide, which provides better directional control while in the air. And I think we just have the 2 passive skill trees left here. This is the first passive skill tree. The first ability is Phoenix Dive, which is to and I cannot believe they spelled quickly wrong. Ugly. God damn it. Oh man, the writers need to fix their spelling. Quickly, not ugly. Quickly descend from mid-air and regenerate health. That's the Phoenix Dive ability here. The next one is Skyfire. Now, when Daybreak is active, descend causes explosive damage when you land. The next one is Risen Angel. While in the air, you can aim your weapon to hover in pace for a short time, and dealing precision damage will extend this effect's duration. So if you get like a nice headshot or a precision shot, it will just continue its duration. And the other one is Igniting Touch, a powerful melee ability that ignites enemies and causes them to explode. So that's a nice melee ability there. And before I go to the other skill tree here, you'll notice on 3 of those gameplay videos there, instead of 2 abilities that you'll be getting here, like a grenade and melee ability, there's going to be a 3rd ability being added in there, along with your supers as well. So you get your super, and you'll get 3 abilities, 3 ability icons in the game as well. So that's a nice little bonus. Here's the other skill tree from the Dawnblade for your Warlock. This one's a Fire Starter, a powerful melee ability that damages enemies while also increasing your movement and reload speed. The second of 4 abilities here in the second passive skill tree is Wildfire. Engage your enemies in mid-flight and fire weapons and throw grenades while gliding. The next one here is Everlasting Flames. Killing an enemy with Daybreak extends its duration. And finally, Blazing Dash. You can dodge in midair. Simple as that. Okay, so we discussed all skills and abilities for the Dawnblade, which is the Warlock. Now we're gonna go to the Titan Striker next, since it's making a return. Okay, so it's basically the same as before, but for the Striker skill tree, it's got some changes right here. So, for example, if you use the Fist of Havoc right away, your super no longer offers the 1 ground slam. But when you trigger it, it will charge up your fists. Then you use either the right trigger or the R2 button, whichever controller you have, to slam the ground and shoulder charge as many times as your super bar will allow it before it's empty. Okay, so obviously to activate it there, it's LBRB or R1L1 to charge up your fist, and then once activated, shoulder charge, until it's depleted. So that's already been explained. 3 grenades here for the Titan. The first one is Pulse Grenade. It periodically damages enemies inside its blast radius. There's a Flash Bang Grenade here, which disorients the enemies it damages. And a Lightning Grenade sticks to any surface and emits bolts of lightning. So again, it's just the same as Destiny 1 right there. You have 2 class abilities here. You have barriers right here. So this first barricade is a towering one. It's a large barrier that can be used for cover or to seal off dangerous areas for a short time, and there's also a rally barricade as well. It's a small barrier that allows you to peek over it while aiming down sights and instantly reloads your equipment when you take cover. So that sounds pretty cool right there. Now there's 3 different kinds of jumps here. The first one's increased height, which is upgrading lift to travel to greater heights. Then we have catapult, which upgrades lift to provide a strong initial burst of momentum. And the other one is increased control, It's for better directional control while in the air. Now here are the 2 passive trees, starting with Aftermath. Fist of Havoc disorients enemies and leaves a damage-dealing field in its wake. And then the next one is Magnitude, which increases the duration of pulse grenades, lightning grenades, and Aftermath. Next you have Aerial Strike. The Fist of Havoc deals more damage the longer when it's in the air. Sorry, I should have said deals more damage longer when it's in the air. And the other one, Shoulder Charge. After sprinting for a short time, slam shoulder first into your target. So that's basically an obvious one right there. The other skill tree, we start things off with Frontal Assault. You have a powerful melee punch that grants you increased weapon stability. Next one is Reversal. Melee kills immediately trigger health regeneration. And the other one is, oh, actually there's 2 more here. Knockout. Breaking enemies' shields increases your melee range. And finally, Trample. The Fist of Havoc lasts longer while sprinting, and when you kill enemies with Fist of Havoc, it extends the duration. Okay, so that's basically everything for the Warlock and Titan so far. The final piece of information I'll tell you all about will be for the Hunter Gunslinger. Okay, now we're going to scroll down here. Whoops. Okay, now for the Gunslinger here, back in Destiny 1, you have like 3 or 4 golden gun shots, but in Destiny 2, you'll be getting 6. I'm not kidding, folks. 6 golden gun shots in Destiny 2. Oh yeah, definitely not kidding around right here. Okay, so obviously to activate your golden gun, yada yada yada, you'll summon a flaming pistol which disintegrates enemies with solar light. So like I said, there's going to be 6 golden gun shots. That's going to be amazing. 3 grenades here. The first one's Incendiary Grenade. This is an explosive grenade that catches enemies on fire, which would cause additional damage over time. Next one's Swarm Grenade. It detonates on impact, which would release multiple drones that seek nearby enemies. And the other one is the Trip Mine Grenade, an explosive grenade that sticks to surfaces and detonates when enemies pass through its laser trigger. So just the same as before, all grenades will definitely be the same. And there's 2 class abilities. Both of them will be dodge abilities. First one's for the Marksman. You'll automatically reload the equipped weapon while dodging. And the other one is the Gambler's Dodge. Dodging near enemies generates melee energy. So that's not too bad right there. 3 different types of jumps. The first one's the high jump. It upgrades double jump with even greater height. The Strife jump has better directional control while in the air. So you'll be using double jump there. And triple jump, if you use that right there, you'll upgrade it with a 3rd jump. Just like the Bones of EO when we have like 4 jumps. Now I don't know if we're going to get 4 jumps in D2. I don't think we will, but I think we're going to be reduced to 3. But you may never know. There may be a legendary or exotic boot there for the Hunter, which would give you another jump. Who knows? Okay, now we have 2 passive trees here. The first one's Way of the Outlaw. And this first one here is Chains of Woe. Precision kills increase reload speed for you and nearby allies. Next one's Bombs for Bullseyes. Precision hits generate grenade energy. The next one here is 6 shooter. The golden gun can be fired up to 6 times, but it has a shorter duration. Okay. Next one, explosive knife. You can throw a knife at enemies that explodes shortly after impact when the melee energy is full. Sorry about that. And finally, to wrap it all up, the other passive tree here. For the hunter, we start off with these 4 abilities here. This one's Knife Juggler. You throw a knife at enemies when melee energy is full, but a precision kill with this ability instantly recharges it. Then obviously we have Gunslinger's Trance. You enter a trance with each precision kill, which will reduce the cooldown of your golden gun. The next ability, Crowd Pleaser. Precision hits with your golden gun generate orbs of light for your allies. And finally, Light 'em Up. Precision hits with a golden gun increases its damage and extend its duration. So there you have it, folks. Now we know for a fact that we're going to get six subclasses in Destiny 2. 3 of them will be coming from Destiny 1. 3 of them will be brand new to Destiny 2. So it looks like for the Hunter, you'll be getting like a Solar Gunslinger and the Arc Strider. For the Warlock, definitely going to get the Dawnblade and hopefully the Voidwalker. I think there's a good chance we'll see the Voidwalker again. And for the Titan, the Void Centennial and the Arc Striker. And like I said, the other 3 subclasses from Destiny 1, the Blade Dancer, Sunsinger, and Defender, not coming. So there you go. And like I said, there's already been confirmation of the skill trees and everything for the Gunslinger, Dawnblader, and Striker so far. No information on the other 3 subclasses as of right now. That's for the Arc Strider, Centennial, and the Voidwalker. But hopefully we'll get more information on those subclasses between now and launch. So there you have it. I think that's definitely going to be it right there, folks. But again, thank you so very much for watching this video. And until next time, I'll keep you updated for more Destiny 2 news. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.